It's Joanne coming to you from My Creative Scrapbook. Today I am going to use up a bunch of scrap papers to layer my photo and make a layout. So I thought instead of doing it off camera, I'd bring you along with me. Look at this super awesome photo of my great niece at the apple orchard. I love it. They're growing up too fast. Okay, I backed it with a very thin layer of scrap cardstock that I just had in my stash. It's not part of the kit, but I wanted a little bit of black behind it because her shirt is black. Okay, awesome. 49 in Market layering pieces. You could put a 4x3 photo inside this frame if you wanted to. This is the October limited edition kit, vintage photo, and it's full of 49 in Market. 49 in Market. Don't know why I can't say that. Vintage orchard, absolutely stunning. There is a full unboxing video on my channel if you want to see everything that's included. Distressing that. I think that just looks amazing, especially with vintage collections. So this is perfect color for this beautiful fall themed collection. Papers and embellishments and laser cut embellishments, absolutely stunning. So there's the first layer. Okay, I'm going to put some tape onto the embellishment because if I put it on the back of my photo, I could miss where I want it to go. And I always do this on a white piece of paper because if you do it against pattern paper, your eye sees different things, you know. And it comes out better if you do it when there's nothing competing behind it. And that might be a better way of saying it. All right, layer one done. This piece of scrap, this piece of scrap. This was already ripped. I don't know what I was doing with it. Oh, I cut this for one of my backgrounds. I thought that yellow went really well with this black. And I want to bring in this like burnt orange piece of paper for a reason, which we will get to. Okay, and then I think I'm going to distress the edges of this as well. This is just a dauber. You can get these at Joanne's, Michael's. I may have gotten the dauber from scrapbook.com, but I know that I get the dauber refills at Joanne's or Michael's. I think usually Joanne's. And there you go. It's just on Velcro, so you can change this part out for different colors, and you don't have to have a lot of these, just a couple, if that makes sense. And this was just a big scrap. I cut it. It was a long 12-inch piece of paper. I cut it down a little bit. Look at the mixed media already on there, so that looks super awesome with that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put this on here, and I made it a little bit big because I'm going to tuck things in and around, and I wanted to definitely be able to see this and some of the text print behind it because it's gorgeous. This is also a piece of scrap, but look, it's the packaging, and it got ripped, so guess what? We're going to use it that way. I am going to distress literally everything, and I always distress everything before. I don't know why I'm doing the side, but I am. Before you go ahead and layer, because you don't want to get ink and stuff on your photo. So thought it would be nice with a little pop of green under here, and just sort of want it to be straight, so we'll put that there. Okay, now we'll put the photo on here. I'm just going to put some in the middle in case I need to tuck any more layers. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I just pick out scraps that I think look pretty together, and then I kind of just go for it. So don't be shy. You can play around with it before you put your glue and tape and all that stuff. Okay, I had a little scrap that was this big, and I cut this piece out because I thought I could put a little orange on this side and maybe a little orange on this side. We'll see. Look how cute that is. It's going to come all together when we get the embellishments and stuff down, because it's all from the same collection, so naturally it matches beautiful. And I don't know why this is sticking. Hold on, let me fold that ATG over. And I always do it on white. This always gives little teeny little pills of the ink or the dauber. So I'll do it on this side, and then when I'm ready to use this, I'll flip it so any ink gets on there, it won't matter. Yeah, it's going to be a mess, but that's okay. You can do this away from your paper too, but I don't want the reflection of my glass mat coming up. So I want to put it on this piece of gingham, like mustardy yellow paper. Super gorgeous. So I'm going to put something here, like a big cluster. All right. Next, I'm thinking this is a branding strip from one of the pattern papers. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, too fuzzy. Hold on. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put this under there. So let's get some ATG on that. As close to the edge as I can possibly get it. Look how pretty that is too. This, see the branding strip? This was torn, so I did tear the edge of that so it would match. I'm going to I want to be able to see as much of it as possible. Try to get it on there straight too. Okay, where are my scissors? And we'll cut this. Okay, there's that. Yeah, I'm thinking I should probably distress everything. So let's just do this piece real quick too. And might as well do this also, just to keep with the vintage feel. Okay. I always usually do the whole thing because you never know what you're going to be able to see and what you're not going to be able to see, so I just go ahead and do it. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, dokie, so there's that. Now, this right here, I'm thinking about putting over here, but see, orange and orange. I don't like how that's solid though. Let's turn this. I'm wondering if I should rip that. It might look cool. I'm going to leave it there for now. This is a piece of scrap from a layering piece that looked like the top of a file tab, and it's got some grooves in it still. And I said, I'm going to punch a hole in it. Use the same black scrap, little piece of black scrap cardstock that I had for a tab punch, and I'm going to put that in there. I like this yellow color, and I like that black because it picks up on her shirt. So these are just things I think about. I am wondering if I should rip this. Well, wait. Look at this laser cut embellishment. Oh, there's a little piece still in there. Let me get my paper piercing tool. And right there, a little piece sticking out still. Let me make sure there's no more. And this matches nice. I don't want to see a ton of it. I just want it peeking out a very little bit. So I think that's good. So let's go ahead and put, I am going to adhere everything up because I am going to use a piece of pattern paper behind all of this. Not the whole thing, just some of it. I don't like how that ends, so guess what? I'm gonna rip it. I'm gonna just do it that way. Yeah. Okay, lay that down. That looks good. Did I adhere all that together? I did. I couldn't remember. And so now, do I want this here or do I want this here? And maybe you answered me at home. I wish I could hear you. Could also bring it down here. Just see what, well, I kind of like that. All right, so I like that better than that. And do I like it better than this? Yeah, probably. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're ripping. Okay, and then I take, if it's too much white for me, I take it and I rip back the opposite way than I ripped in the first place, just to get rid of the white. Okay, let's do this. I'm wondering now if I should distress that. I might. Let's do that before I glue things down. Oops. I put the dauber down and I wanted to use it. Yeah, I don't like that piece either. We're going to rip that. Oh, that's much better. Doesn't that look better? I don't know. I just think it looks better. Let's distress this. Look at all that. Definitely a mess, but it's worth it. That's why I always do it off to the side. And I'm going to get ink all over this, but like I said, I'll just flip it. All right, let's see if I still like this. Yeah, I do. Okay. We'll put one strip of ATG in here like this. Okay. Then I also had this laser cut embellishment. I was thinking about putting that over here, maybe. That looks cute. Could see if it looks good here, or I could grab another one too and maybe do a brown one there because those two colors are too similar. I do like that. Could totally put some ink blending behind that and a stencil and call it done. Super pretty. It's really not difficult to make an amazing layout with 49 to Market. I have to tell you, you guys, I'm going to use the lines on this pattern paper to make sure that I have this straight as I can get it. And I didn't put any glue up here, so I just want to glue these together. All right. Look at these flowers. I love them. This is a very dark brown in the middle. It almost reads as a black to go with her shirt. These beautiful leaves were behind them, but like in there so far you could barely see them. So I peeled them off so I can have them stick out a little bit further. I like to corner things right there like that. And I might go ahead and just, you know, I'm not going to stick it down because I don't know where I want all these things yet. I was thinking maybe if I stuck it down then I wouldn't fuss around so much, but what if I don't like it and I need to pull it back up? Okay, here is, I think it's supposed to be a branch or a vine. That would make more sense. Vintage orchard, so a vine. These are some florals that were also in this pack, and you'll notice they're naked in the middle. I pulled the stem that was, not the stem, but the middle of the flower that was in there out because it was just, it was two-dimensional and it would have just not been good in the page protector, in my opinion, in my book. I'm not putting this one in a shadow box or else I would have left it. So I pulled them out and we're going to put something else in the middle to make it match. What that's going to be, I do not know right now, but we'll find something. We could put a heart, a button, something. Maybe put that there, and then I'll come in here with this one, or maybe this one can go here. Oh yeah, that's better. Same thing, pulled the middle of that out. I think I'll just put this here, perhaps. Let's see if we can, I like to tuck them into each other. See if I can get that to work. Coming out pretty good so far. I might go ahead and glue those down. I'm going to put something there. We'll see. All right. This is a circle ephemera. It says best ever. I like it because it's got the black lettering to go with her shirt. Let me move this out of my way. Maybe here, I think it would look better on foam, but I also don't want to cover up any of her hand or anything. So where can I put this that it would look good? Maybe here. And then I could put a couple leaves right here. This leaf, let's see. Yeah, and then this one too. Let's see if I can get those in there to look good. No, I don't like this, but I have all these little offcuts from the paper flowers. Here's a little teeny one. Like I said, sometimes if there's a little leaf behind this that you can barely see, I'll take it out of there. I'm going to use regular glue because I'm going to slide on top of the photo. I'm sorry about my voice, you guys. I keep coughing because I don't feel good. Okay, there's that. Super cute. I think that needs to lay down nicer. Hopefully it will once I get whatever I'm going to put in the middle of it down, or I can always glue it. Let's put this in here. Okay, that's cute. Can also put a little piece of foam square. Then I have this, which is one of my favorite things about these flowers, these little sprigs. It's got some glue on it. And I like it because the tip of them is black. Go with her shirt. I'm thinking right in here. I just got to find a spot where I can get it. That looks so good. Maybe like that. I might have to cut this, get it in where I want it, and I can use this piece someplace else. Sure can. I think it would look better going up right here. Maybe. I have this too. It's going to be too long. I'm thinking about getting another piece of this coming out this way, just for balance. If I need it. Let me look first. I might not need it, or that might not be the good spot for it. I don't dislike it being in that general vicinity. Maybe there instead. And then what about using up the scrap? Perhaps. Okay, I gotta get underneath here though. Oh, that glue is working good. I don't mind that. Let's get some brown things. I have this heart that looks like it has twine. This circle that says this time. Here is the button. I'm just looking to see what else I got here. I also have butterflies. Let me see here. I don't know. Okay, some ideas. So I can put a butterfly right there, and you would never know. That's cute though. You would never know that the middle of that was missing. You can also, I really like that. You can also put something like this in there. I think that's too big for that one, but I just want to give you some ideas. You can put something like that in there. You'd have to put a foam square behind it. I think that's taking away from the flower. You can also put one of these hearts in the middle of that. This might be an option for me. I don't mind that at all. And you can also put one of the little buttons, or a real button, in the middle of that. You guys, I don't know which one I like better now, the button or the heart. Totally obsessed with that being there, though. What about this twine with this? Because it goes really good with her shirt. Let's cut a piece of that off now before we glue things. And turn this. And then we'll just go in here like this and get that moving. Nope, couldn't get it. Okay. And I just straighten it out before I put it together. Go like this and be done with that for right now. We'll figure out what to do with it. Okay, so again, you could totally be done right now and it would be an absolutely gorgeous layout. Putting some ink blending behind it and whatever color you choose would also be quite lovely. A stencil would make this gorgeous. I'll show you this piece of paper. Oh my god, right? Okay guys, my camera caught out on me and I don't know when it did that. So I tore this piece of paper. I glued it to the back of this. I hope that's all I missed, if much of anything at all, because that would be upsetting. But see how this whole piece of paper would have been too much, but putting a little bit of white into it is absolutely gorgeous with all the layering that we just did together. Super cool. So I'm going to take my X-Acto knife. I'm going to press this pretty hard because I'm going through two pieces of paper because I didn't think about doing it before I adhered it down. I just go slow the first time, and then if I have to go back a second time, it's easier just to stay in the groove. Okay guys, and we are all done. I sped all that up at the end, all the little teeny details I do at the end because I kept coughing, and yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that sped up. But there's the gold splatters, some enamel dots. This is what I did with that big piece of twine, just kind of, you know, strung it through everything, but I glue it down in many spots so it stays where I wanted it to be. And yeah, that butterfly and that flowers, I can't. And see the button? It's so cute. I think that's like my favorite part. Okay, here is, sorry, I can't talk. All the little laser cut embellishments and cutting that butterfly and putting it like that is super cute. And I put a little tiny baby butterfly like that's the mama. And lots of gold splatters all over the place. I did come in with some shabby shutters right in here, okay? I just think it needed something up there to not be so white. But I hope you like it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to put all the information that you need about My Creative Scrapbook in the description box below, okay? And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And the Facebook group is also in the description box below. Please come join us. It's super fun over there, okay? Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Have a good day. Bye.